Hello guys, welcome again to another episode on my channel. If you are visiting for the first time, I'm Chris. I'm a graduate student at the Simon Fraser University in British Columbia, Canada. SFU, Simon Fraser University. So I'm on fully funded scholarship, and in this YouTube channel I talk about fully funded scholarship for postgraduate studies. If you want to do your master's or your PhD and you are looking for fully funded scholarship, you are in the right place. Please do subscribe. I'm begging you. This is a profound appeal. This is a heartfelt appeal from me that if you have been watching my videos, coming to my channel, please subscribe. It is a huge source of motivation to continue doing this, and it is an assurance that actually this channel is helpful to people. If it is not helpful to people, it would be difficult for me to continue. So please and please, I beg you to subscribe, like, and share. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about application fee. How to apply, how to request for an application fee waiver. And I will be sharing with you a sample of my own application fee waiver request. First and foremost, what is an application fee waiver? Or an application fee. Application fee is the administrative charge that schools would charge you to process your application. So if you're applying to school, they will need you to pay an application fee for the processing of your application. This application fee ranges from $100 to over $200, depending on the university and depending on what program you're applying to. Why is application fee waiver necessary or needed or beneficial? Well, for someone who wants to apply for scholarship, you would want to apply to many schools as possible. You want to expand your tentacles, and sometimes having to pay application fee for each of the schools you want to apply to is a huge limiting factor to the number of schools you apply to. So supposing I want to apply to 10 schools, I should be budgeting over $1,000. That's huge amount of money to pay in just administrative charges. We're not even talking about perhaps paying tuition or any other thing. Just you've not even gotten admission and you have to pay this much to get admission. So that's a huge load. That is why many students cannot afford this administrative charge or this application fee, and that is why many people would need application fee waiver. What is application fee waiver? Application fee waiver is a pardon. Is it a pardon? No, something like the school would excuse you from paying this administrative charge. For someone who is applying from a low income country, this application fee is a huge sum of money. $100 and something, $120, $100. It's a huge money for someone from low income countries or third world countries. That's a big money, and in fact, it will even be difficult to apply to more than two schools if someone is applying from, say, some low income countries. So that is why application fee waiver is necessary. Now, how do you apply for application fee waiver? First and foremost, if you want to apply for application fee waiver, if you want to request for an application fee waiver, you have to check if the school grants application fee waiver in the first place. If it is automatic, because some schools, if you come from a certain country, they waive it for you automatically. You have to check if the school has a provision for that, for application fee waiver. Secondly, you have to write and request. If the school does not have, or there's no mention of it, you have to write and request application fee waiver. Now, let's go down deeper. So some schools waive application fee waiver for those applying to their schools. Some it is automatic. If you come from certain countries, they just waive it for you. Now I want to read something out from University of Cambridge. So University of Cambridge can waive application fee for those applying from OECD countries, that is OECD countries is Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. So any country that under this organization, under this body, any if you are from any one of the countries under this OECD country, they will waive application fee for you. And then there is this the World Bank list of low income countries. If you are from any one of these countries, they would waive it for you. The United Nations list of developed countries, list of least developed countries. And example of such countries that many schools would ordinarily waive application fee. Examples of these countries that whose citizens qualify for automatic waiver of application fee. Examples of these countries include Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin Republic, Bhutan, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cambodia, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Democratic Republic of Congo, Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Haiti, Iran, Kiribati, Lao People's Democratic Republic, Liberia, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania, Mozambique, Myanmar, Nepal, Niger, North Korea, Rwanda, Sao Tome and Principe, Senegal, Sierra Leone, Solomon Islands, Somalia, South Sudan, Syria, Tanzania, Timor-Leste, Togo, Tuvalu, Uganda, Ukraine, Yemen, Zambia, etc. So if you are from any one of these countries, you know that if you are applying to certain countries like Cambridge, University of Cambridge, I think University of Oxford, and some other UK universities, they would automatically waive application fee waiver for you, right? Secondly, some schools would not ordinarily waive application fee. They will tell you on their school website that they do not waive application fee for any student. Do not be afraid. Just what you do is to send in an email to the graduate coordinator of the department that you are applying to. Send them an email and ask them of the possibility of waiving application fee for you. You have to give reasons, okay? So some schools would waive, some schools would not. We tell you that we don't waive, but do not worry yourself. There's no harm in trying, all right? So now I'm going to share with you my own application fee waiver request that I sent out to the two schools I applied to for my philosophy program. And one of the schools did waive application fee for me and the other one did not. I'm going to read out that sample. I'm going to read it out for you. But first, if you are writing an application fee waiver, there are a few things you should consider. One, you have to introduce yourself. I am so and so and I am applying for so and so degree. I want to apply for so and so degree in your school. I graduated from so and so university, right? Secondly, you have to tell them why you are writing to them, right? And okay, you are writing to ask if it is possible for application fee to be waived for you. Okay, so what is the reason that? You have to make it particular. You don't generalize. Of course, don't say I have poverty, I am poor, or my country is a poor country. No. Don't say those kind of things. Many people are from poor country. So you have to make it specific. Why can you as a person not be able to apply for, not be able to pay for application fee waiver? So you have to tell them that perhaps your country's currency is very poor and is very weak, and when you're exchanging it to the foreign currency, it doesn't fare well. So, and again, maybe your salary is so little and you cannot afford, to pay application fee. In fact, some people's salary in some low income countries, their monthly salary is even not up to application fee charge, right? It's not even up to application, $100. So it is conceivable that such a person should write request an application fee waiver. Don't forget, if you are writing the person you should direct your letter to is a graduate coordinator, the HO, the head of department of whichever department or whichever school or whichever program that you're applying to. So that is very important. You don't just send out this application fee to any, maybe to the contact address of the school you have. No, just you have to direct it to someone. And you have to know that the fact that they're excusing you from paying administration fee, application fee, that no one is paying that money. No, it doesn't work like that. The department that you're applying to takes responsibility if they should waive application fee for you. So if you're applying for English, masters in English studies or English language or whatever, and you write to the graduate coordinator, they tell you that they will be waiving the application fee for you. It's not that no one pays that money. The department actually pays that money. So that is why it is very important that you send in your application fee request to the appropriate quarters. Now, listen to my I'm so nervous. Listen to my own application fee request that I wrote way back when I was applying to graduate school. I'm going to use not the real names, and I've changed some things, so I don't want you to know the school that refused to waive application fee for me. Okay, so dear Professor Mark, for example, that is not the real name, of course, but dear Professor Mark, supposing the Professor Mark is the head of the program you're applying to or the graduate coordinator or whatever. Dear Professor Mark, I am Daniel Obudu. I am from Burundi. I recently graduated from the University of Burundi with a bachelor's degree in English language. I have been preparing to apply for the PhD in English language at the University of, call the name of the University of Cambridge. However, given the recent upheavals, riots, protests, and even massacres in my country, the current devaluation of Naira, and of course the pandemic, I cannot afford to pay the application fee. In fact, if I were to save up my 3-month salary, I still wouldn't be able to pay this application fee. Given that Burundi is not on the list of eligible countries whose citizens are liable for an application fee waiver at your university, I am wondering if I can be considered for the waiver. I make this request because of my particular circumstances and the recent events in my country that have wrought economic havoc, which I am willing to explain further if need be. Your rapt and favorable consideration of this, my inquiry, will be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Sincerely, you sign. That's all. Yeah, so that is it. You have to be specific. So like the specific reason for this from this sample is perhaps the economic situation of your country, maybe if your country is going through maybe some wars or something. But I'm not saying that your country must be in war before you apply for application fee waiver. In fact, some schools naturally grant application fee waiver to promising students. So it mustn't be that you are from a poor country, because they know that you would be applying to many schools. So sometimes some school help in offsetting the, discharge, this fee, or this bill. So do not be afraid to make application fee waiver request. And I do hope you have enjoyed this video. I don't think I have anything further to say. And thank you for coming again. Thank you for tuning in to watch my YouTube videos. And please give me a thumbs up. Help me to share this video and help me to, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, if you have questions about how to apply to application fee waiver, or if you have questions about anything scholarship, please leave your comments on the comment section below. And yeah, thank you very much. Bye bye.